The following is brought to you by paulakers.net.
Hello everyone. So yesterday, June 5th, I almost died. I'm building my Japanese garden right here. And we just finished our sand garden over there, which is beautiful. And we're putting in all this border right here. And I'm down on my hands and knees at about 10 o'clock in the morning, pounding in stakes. And over here is an old cedar stump. And what happened next is crazy. So I have 5 people here running excavators, tractors, Kubotas. And I'm down on my hands and knees right here. Everything's going great. We're putting in all these beautiful borders and everything's production is high. And I'm bending down, putting this stake in right there. And in that stump is a wasp nest. And one comes out and lands on my shirt right here and stings me. The pain was excruciating. It was like, wow, like almost a knife. I brushed him off, backed up, and said, wow, that was a little weird. And then within about 5 minutes, my whole body started to go numb. And I go, uh-oh, I've never felt anything like this. I looked over at my son on the machine and I said, Colby, you might need to take me to the hospital. And he said, anything you need, Papa. I ran in the house to get Benadryl. I got the house, got 4 Benadryl. By the time that happened, I go, I don't even have this much time. I didn't have enough time to run back out, tell my son to drive me to the hospital. I got in my car and started driving like a wild man. It took me 10 minutes to get to the hospital. I ran as fast as I could from the parking lot up to emergency and said, I've just been stung by a bee, and collapsed and stopped breathing. Full triage to bring me back on the brink of death. And it all just happened in a flash. I've never had any allergic reaction. I've been stung many, many times. It's just a weird set of circumstances. And when I collapsed and they got me up onto a gurney, I woke up for a split second. They were trying to revive me, put the oxygen on me, 2 IVs, all these drugs. They were trying everything they could to get me back. I woke up with all these people frantically working on me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was completely out of it. It's like a train had hit me. And somebody went online, because I don't even think I told them who I was when I walked in. I don't even think I got out, my name is Paul Akers. I just said, I've been stung by a bee and I'm going into shock. They found out who I was, they got my bio, and they're reading my bio to me off the internet to find out if they're working on the person they think they are. The day in the hospital, they wanted me to spend a whole night. I completely recovered by 6 o'clock. They released me. I'm great today. And now I'm gonna go tend to my honeybee hive, if you can even believe that. Am I crazy? I have a full suit. I'm not afraid of bees. I'm not a paranoid person, just a weird set of events. But now I always carry with me this. And you know what this is, the EpiPen. Boom. In case something happens, we're putting on all our Kubotas. So we're all equipped for these hornets that are pretty aggressive. This is not the killer bee hornet. This was just a aerial hornet that got me, and thank God I'm alive. It's amazing how things can change so quickly. Crazy day. Yesterday I almost died from a wasp sting. And today, Ryan and I are managing the beehive. And we have lots and lots of bees, so they're doing really, really well. Look how many are in here. Just incredible. Look at that. They are packed. So we're looking for swarm cells today to make sure we get rid of those so we don't lose them all. And Ryan, what's he got on his leg right there? What is that?
That's pollen.
That's pollen.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can see that right there. Very cool.
So we're going to pop this top one off. Can you hand me that one behind you?
So that's the honey box right there. That's what we're going to get the honey out of. And you can see they're doing really, really well.
Swarm cells, Jim.
Okay, these are all swarm cells right here.
These guys here.
Yeah.
So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7,
why
8.
are they swarm cells? What are they saying? There's not enough room in there, so they're making
There's not
stuff
enough
out.
room in here, so they're telling the hive to make another queen so they can leave. So they can split it in half. So it
And what
reduces the
is that
population.
actually? What technically what is that?
It's a queen.
Oh, it's a queen.
It's a
Now
queen.
I understand.
Raise a new queen. So let's go back.
And aren't the queens valuable to you?
Yeah, but I don't want to mess with them.
No, you don't want to mess with them.
No, I'll buy from somebody else for now. I'll probably get around to it and raise another one.
So now I understand. The swarm cell is a queen. They're basically, so who made the queen? The queen?
Nope. The queen lays the eggs. The worker bees are the ones that determine whether it's going to be a queen or not.
And how do they do that?
They feed it royal jelly.
Are you serious? So the queen gets a special food.
Yep. They do.
A swarm cell is an egg
Yep.
of a queen that the worker bees have made by feeding it royal jelly.
Yep.
Got it. Now I understand. So now I'm very clear on what we're looking for. Sorry to be so ignorant about all this
You're
stuff.
good. You're good.
I have a million things going on in my life, and I'm trying to figure out bees now.
Yep. And you see they start chewing the tips off like that?
Yeah.
They're getting that ready for the queen to be able to chew out, to get out when she hatches, when she's of age to. So do you see any more? I'm going to smoke these guys back. So I can look inside. Sometimes they'll lay the egg, they'll make the...
So how come all these guys aren't pissed that we're getting involved with them? They seem so calm.
It's the genes, the bee, the queen, I guess.
Okay, so they're not crazy aggressive.
Right. Correct.
And what you're looking for right now, Ryan, is see how much food?
Nope, so all that, but I'm also looking to see if there's any more cells up front.
Okay.
Here.
Last week, we pulled out a couple frames that were pretty robust with honey, put them in the refrigerator, and now we are putting them back in. We're pulling out the dummy frames that we put in there. They didn't do much to those. And we're putting them back in for food. So you can see we pulled out one here. And this is all in an attempt to keep them healthy and also keep them here so they don't want to leave, right? We're giving them everything they need.
Right.
So one of these days, Ryan, I'm going to get this.
You'll get it.
I think I need one more boost of confidence after being stung yesterday to make sure I know what I'm doing. I'm going to go headlong into something and really do something stupid. Get them all pissed at me. My, what a difference a day makes. One day being stung by a wasp and almost dying, and the next day working on your beehives. Ryan's done a great job of teaching me how to work with bees. I'm not afraid of them at all. I love being outside. I love working in my yard. I love the enjoyment of seeing things come to life and having the bees be a part of that whole thing. So grateful to be alive, grateful to have bees, grateful for nature. Just got to be careful and prepared. So our countermeasure was we have EpiPens now on all the Kubotas. We have some antihistamine as well, and we're all prepared and trained to do this right, just in case somebody gets stung the next time. Our Hansei, our learning moment. We got to work with nature and be prepared for the unexpected.
Brought to you by paulakers.net, where you'll find all Paul's books and lean resources for free, including the new 2-second Lean Play app, like Audible, but free. To listen to Lean is Lean on the 2-second Lean Play app at paulakers.net.